What is going on, guys? This is MiniMame, and today we got 5 successful businesses from Dragon's Den. Before we start, consider pressing the like button and subscribe. If you don't, Jenny will already be out. The first product is a famous Reggae Reggae sauce of Levi Roots. On the 7th March 2007, Levi Roots had an outstanding entrance when he came before the Dragons with a pretty catchy song.
Put some music in my food for me and give me some reggae, reggae sauce.
The judges were pretty impressed by this, but when it came to the numbers, the judges weren't that impressed. Levi Roots looked for an investment of £50,000 for 20% of his business, which meant that his business was worth $250k in his opinion. Richard Farley found that some mathematical errors in his project, and this led to some dragons for being out. Duncan Bannatyne, the Titan, the Beast, the Dragon, was the first dragon to be out. The second dragon that didn't want to have part of it was Deborah. She gave an explanation that the scale of the business wasn't going to be good enough for her. She would pretty much regret this later on. Theophethus had literally no hope for the business, so he was also out. So now there are only 2 dragons remaining, Richard and Peter Jones. They made an offer after all because they believed in the company and wanted to take a risk on it, which they wouldn't regret later on. They decided to give a 2-way offer where they each invested 25k for 20% of the business. This wasn't the plan of Levi Roots, but he still accepted the offer where he got 50k for 40% of the business.
I would accept it gladly. Okay.
Levi had done it. He'd had to sell twice as much of his company as he'd planned, but he'd secured a £50,000 investment and the backing of 2 powerful dragons.
After the show, they projected to sell 50k bottles in the first year, but long and behold, they sold 40 to 50k bottles of the sauce in the first week. So the business turned out very successful, with Domino's and KFC making a special limited edition meal out of the Reggae Reggae sauce. Right now, Levi Roots and the business are worth around £35 million. Pretty nice if you ask me.